Hey guys, good morning and welcome to another video. Today we will be talking about the countries that I've been in, where I'm currently at, and where I'd like to go. Mostly it's going to be about the people, the aesthetics of the place, and how we feel there. We will be doing this on a treadmill as the start of a Fat to Fit series. Let's go. So first of all, what's the point of this series? Summer is coming up, and I learned from last year that if you start walking too late and you reduce your calories too late, you're gonna fight very hard to lose weight and get into that summer shape that you very much want. So what's the plan? This year, I'm going to start doing about 10,000 steps per day from November, and then maybe 11,000 steps per day from December, 12,000 steps January. And once we hit February, we're just going to go a little bit more aggressive. Maybe instead of increasing our daily steps by 1,000 per day once per month, we're going to be increasing our daily steps by 1,000 per day twice per month. So in February, I'm going to go from 12,000 to 13,000. And in the middle of the month, I'm going to go to 14,000. And then March until September, 15,000 per day. And this way, we can burn a lot of calories. You combine that with lower calories, zero sweets, and an increased fasting window. So instead of 12 hours per day of fasting that I'm doing now, because I'm eating 4 or 5 meals per day, I'm going to probably be doing 16 hours of fasting again, because I will be eating 3 to maybe 4 meals per day. So I don't want to repeat last year's mistake. Here we are. And I decided to make this video because in the future, when you look and you see me fat now, yeah, you see this and you see probably this too, and you don't want to see what's on my legs, yeah? This is something that you get rid of through lower calories, daily steps, bigger fasting window, and no cheat meals. That's it. There's literally no secret ingredient. These 4 things, but most importantly, burning more calories than you consume or eating less calories than you need. This is the most important one. The other 3, they just help get to the point faster. Having said all of that, let's start today's video. So I've been to London, Great Britain. I've been in Greece. I've been in Spain. I've been in Romania, I've been in Poland, I've been in Germany, and I think that's about it. For the past 10 years, I've traveled the world, and I'd like to tell you a couple of things about that. The first thing is that when it comes to taxes, there's 2 types of taxes, with the third one being no tax, like Dubai. The first tax system is the one that has a limited take. What does that mean? That means that no matter how much you make, the country only takes, for example, in Romania, 12.5%, in Poland, 19% of what you make. I think it's up to 2 million euro, and after that they start taking more. Bulgaria, I think, has like 10 or 11%, and so on and so forth. So no matter how much money you make, your country will always take only 12.5% of it, or 19% of it. Now there's another type of tax that's called progressive tax. So Greece and Spain has this kind of tax, where once you get to 44,000, 50,000 euros made per year, they are going to take half of what you make. Now, of all the countries that I've been in, and of all the countries that I've seen and researched, the best country for me would look something like this. Good people, no taxes, tall, nice buildings, beach, and summer vibes. So before I tell you which one is my favorite, first I'll talk about all the countries that I've been in the order that I've visited them. First would be the United Kingdom. There are some really cool places where you can see absolutely spectacular views. I've seen some really beautiful places in London. When it comes to people, I've seen really cool people there. I grew a lot thanks to their kindness, their patience, and their understanding. I've grown quite a liking to their sarcasm, and I find myself using it a lot. When it comes to taxes, I think if you make about 12,500 euro or quid per year, you are going to get taxed for any surplus. So this was happening to me when I was working 40 hours per week and I needed more money. So I said, okay, let's ask for more hours. And I started working 45 hours and my pay slip came the same. I still had the same money in my account because those 5 extra hours just went for taxes. So I said, okay, there's no point in working more hours. I'll just cut my costs. So I think London specifically, because I haven't been to other parts of the United Kingdom and it wouldn't be fair to talk about it as a whole, is the last on my list. So when it comes to Greece, Greece has summer, Greece has beaches, Greece has good people, but Greece has a progressive tax system, not a flat one, and Greece has small buildings. However, that doesn't mean that the place isn't beautiful and worth visiting. It's just not somewhere where I would find myself living because I'm trying to tick as many boxes as I can. But Greece is a really beautiful place with good people. A lot of people take everything as a joke and you can have a good laugh with them. They're very kind and open-hearted. But because of the progressive tax and the lack of tall buildings, I'm going to have to put it second on my list, which is not bad at all. Now, when it comes to Poland, Germany, and France, I've only visited them, so I can't really talk very much about their taxes. I'll be speaking strictly about Poland because I love the place. Most of my friends are Polish. I honestly don't know if Poland has beaches. I'll have to look on the map and get an idea. I know the summer there can get decently hot. I know the people are absolutely amazing, kind, patient, and understanding. I actually have a nice story where I went to the store to buy some food, but because of my circumstances back then, I was dressed like a homeless person. And not only that, but I didn't have money on my card to pay it. I had cash money back home. So I was trying to say to the woman, nie mam złote, dom złote, dom. So that means I don't have, in a very broken Polish, that means I don't have money, home. So I was trying to tell her that I'm going to go home quickly, take the money, and come back and pay. But I was in a little city where nobody was really speaking English and nobody was really understanding my broken Polish either, so it was a conundrum. So when I went out to the store on my way home to take the money, a lady stopped me and told me in as good English as she could, hey, how much money do you need? I'll pay for your food. I give you food, no worry. Take anything you need, I pay for it. And man, that story stayed with me and stayed in my heart because it's so nice to see someone do something like that in a world that I feel has gone so cold. This really warms up your heart for many years. Look at me, I'm still smiling like a little idiot when I talk about this. Now, when it comes to the aesthetics of the place, if you've been to Old Town Poznań and you can see all of those beautifully designed places downtown where we have the big church, they have very beautiful churches, very tall, very clean streets, good people that are ready to help you. And not only good people, but strong and highly intelligent. Some of them doing a lot of things at the same time and doing them very well. And if you go to Krakow and other places where they have tall buildings, you get an amazing view. So it ticks that box too. So let's do a little recap of Poland. I don't know about summer. I don't know about the beach. I know it has good people, I know it has a flat tax rate, and I know it has nice buildings. So I would put this on the third place on my list, because I can live without the beach. Good people and a good tax system, that's the most important thing, really. Because if you feel good, and you also make a lot of money, and you keep most of your money, then there's no point to complain about something, because you can use the money that you save to go on a trip at the beach somewhere else, you know? So now the moment you've been waiting for, number one on my list is, drumroll, Spain. So most of you already know about Spain's progressive tax system, so you're probably gonna look at me and say, what do you mean Spain is the best when its progressive tax system is literally the same as Greece or worse? Well, Spanish people are the best people that I've met in the world. I don't know if this happens everywhere, but I'm gonna speak specifically about Benidorm, because I've been in Benidorm, and these are my experience regarding this specific part of Spain. I'm not saying this happens everywhere, okay? So the people here in Benidorm are some of the kindest people that I've ever met in my life. Everybody's so nice to you. They're asking, how are you? Good morning. Random strangers on the street say good evening to you on the street at night. It's crazy. People at the market ask, how are you? They help you put your things in the bag. Not that you need it, but it's so nice compared to some places in Greece where they take the bag and they throw it in your face. Everybody is just kind, patient, and understanding. I don't think I've had one quarrel with anyone. I don't think I've felt anyone's eyes on my back, you know? As opposed to some other countries where I've been, when people just look at you and judge you for breathing like you're wrong just for existing. Like, what is that? I've never had that thing in Spain at all. Not 1 second. So the most important part of the checkbox has been ticked. Good people, amazing people actually. Now let's talk about buildings. Buildings are absolutely fantastic. Look at this picture here. This is my favorite picture. I have it as my wallpaper. I'm looking at it every day when I open my laptop. I'm going to bed thinking about it. I'm dreaming about it. This is one of those places that once you see them, you cannot take back that memory. It's like a hot iron that you put on a horse. It's there forever. It's imprinted in your memory. And this is one of the reasons why I'm working so hard and doing everything that I'm doing in my life, because I can't sleep at night thinking that I'm not living there. Now, when it comes to summer, you can be sure summers are the best there. Sure, you need a lot of money because electricity is going to be your highest bill. Without air conditioning, you do not survive a summer in Spain. And now to combine 2 points, both summer vibes, which are there, trust me, summers in Spain are really cool. A lot of people partying, having fun, drinking beer at 10 a.m. There's these two places, Playa Levante, Playa Poniente, which is separated like a more chill vibe and a more party vibe. Man, you find people drinking at 10 a.m. beers and having fun and dancing or whatever. Life in Benidorm is just like nothing I've ever seen. And I can't wait to experience it again. Which combines with my second point, having a beach. So when you go to the beach, you're just going to go in the sea and out and in the sea and out at least 2 times in 10 minutes. If you go at noon when the sun is the strongest and it's going to burn the living flesh out of you. So don't do that. Go like 4 or 5 o'clock when the sun has settled down a little bit. You still get a good tan and you have 3 months. You don't need to hurry up. And lastly, the last one that doesn't tick the box, but it doesn't matter because you have the other 4 ones that are so valuable. This one really doesn't matter anymore. It's the progressive tax system. So unfortunately, everything you make over 45,000 or 55,000 euro per year, they take almost half of everything you make. Now, I'm not saying I'm making 100,000 euro per year. Hell, I don't even know if I'm making €1,000 per month where I'm currently at, working from home. But I'd like to think and to hope that one day I'm going to be making €5,000 per month from home. €10,000, why not? You get 2 sponsors, boom, that's €5,000 per month. Maybe 10 if you're a high-performing athlete. And despite all of this, Spain is the best place to live because, first of all, you have the best people in the world. I've never felt so much kindness from a stranger. I've never felt so welcomed in a country, especially if you speak their language and you learn their culture and you respect their culture. Second of all, the buildings are absolutely spectacular. Everything is precision made, like sculpted by Michelangelo himself. You look at the buildings and you can't believe how beautiful they are. It has this Chicago feeling to it. Third of all, summer vibes and the beach. Absolutely spectacular. Sand everywhere. Big trucks or big cars, whatever they call it, 5 o'clock in the morning, just coming and cleaning all the beach of broken glass, of impurities and whatever. And lastly, unfortunately, is the progressive tax. But there are things in life that are valuable and there are things in life that are hard to get. So you could go, in my opinion, one life without having €1,000,000 and you will live a good life if you have valuable things, which is laughing with friends, being healthy, and other things that are valuable. Money can't buy them. But you cannot live one life with €1,000,000 and be happy without ever feeling appreciation from someone and other things that money literally cannot buy. So, despite all of this progressive tax, Spain is the #1 place where I'd really like to go back and to live for the rest of my life because no money, which are hard things to get, not valuable things. No money is worth having in your bank account if you can't enjoy the kindness of a stranger, if you can't enjoy joining random people on the street and dancing with them, and everybody's just joining in and dancing and having a good time. And that's the true place where you find valuable things in life, in the moments, in the connection with other people, not in money. So this was it for today. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.